What is good, people? I'm pretty fired up right now. I'm pretty fired up. So, the achievements for NBA 2K16 leaked today, and you can check out the link to the website where they linked. I put that in the description. But the news really is some of the stuff that's seemingly been revealed because this leaked. So the first of many, that's apropos actually to be right here, but y'all already know. I feel like 2K love me. That's what I feel. Because some of this stuff is it's right up franchise alley. It really is. So this first one, like I said, it's called First of Many. I don't even understand what this means. And hopefully maybe somebody can help me out in the comments, tell me what they think this means. Earn a call up and play now online. What is that about? Am I missing something? Because y'all know I'm not the biggest online guy. So somebody tell me if I'm missing something. I took a little bit extra time with this one. The other slides are not going to last as long. But there may be a couple other ones I might have to ask y'all for help to tell me. Maybe I'm getting a brain cramp or something and I don't quite get it. But I'm not sure what that is. So somebody expound on that one. But a couple of them I'm pretty sure I know what they mean. Perfection. Win all 10 games of greatest of all time and play now online. I ain't sure what this one means, because the greatest of all time, is that going to be an online mode? Is that going to be some sort of is it a skills? Is it a difficulty setting? What is it? I'm not totally sure what that one is about. So I'm going to try to figure out what that is. And like I said, you guys can chime in and try to tell me what you think that one's about too. I actually paid attention to the live stream to see if they had some more information, but not really. We'll wait a little bit. And then we got Untouchable, which I just threw this one in here because it's not any new mode or anything. I thought it was cool. Scored 37 points in a single quarter with Klay Thompson, which we all know he did that. I believe it was in March of this past season. And in a single quarter, 37. Oh, you gotta be on fire. I think I can do it. I might even do a video where I just try to do that. That would be kind of dope. Go for Untouchable. What we got next? Let's see. It's gonna get really cool. Just wait. 1, 2, 3, swish. Start your journey to NBA stardom. So, obviously, right? This is talking about starting my career, creating your player or whatever you're going to do. Go ahead and get it going. It makes me think, though, a few things. There's a lot of cool stuff that we did find out from these achievements, assuming they're all correct, which I'm about 97% sure they are. I still got some questions, and I'm kind of talk about those as they come up. This one's pretty straightforward, though. But here's this next one, which is signing day. Yeah, this one is whoa. Announce where your college ball will be played at. What's going on? Now, we already learned that your My Player is going to be a high school All-American or whatever. People were talking about, they're going to go overseas, whatever. He says announce where your college ball going to be played at. So are we going to have some sort of college basketball mode? Or are they just going to skip through your college basketball thing? Or they have you play they're going to jump you all the way to the national championship game or something like that? Or are you going to get hurt in college? I don't know. Either way, I'm extremely intrigued, right? Look at this. Declare your intentions to enter the NBA draft. Now, okay, 2K love me. They do. They got to. Because why would you do this if you didn't love me? You have to, right? So I'm looking at this, and so this makes me think that there will be some sort of actual college career. I'm going to let y'all know. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that you can actually play 4 years in college if you want to. I would lose my mind if they allowed you to do that. Just fall out on the floor. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's going to happen, but wow. So having the actual announcement, man, that's pretty cool, right? All right, so here's another one. This one's also obviously has something to do with my career. VGG Vic gotta go. Listen to your owner's opinion on Vic. So it looks to me as though Vic is going to be a part of your entourage, or he's your agent or something like that, because as you keep reading some of these achievements, it sounds like Vic is some sort of negative influence. He's getting into some trouble. He potentially can help get you or got you into trouble. So we don't really know what the deal is. But he said, the owner said he gotta go. Okay. Money. Settle the dissension inside your inner circle. Obviously, this is another has something to do with the the My Career storyline. So there's some drama going on in your circle, your people, your fam, your woes, everybody. Somebody ain't getting along. Okay. So you got to settle the dissension. I don't know how that works or what that's about. Probably some portion of a role playing aspect, if this then type of a scenario, but I like it. I'm digging it. I am. So let's see what we got next. We also have admit to the uncomfortable truths in your life. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Keeping it 100? We keeping it 100? Somebody right now is reading that going, keeping it 100. That you can't read it like that. You got to say, I'm going to keep it 100. It's got to be 100. You can't say 100. It's got to be 100. You can say 100 anytime you're saying anything else. But when you say keeping it, you got to say keep it 100. So let me see. I don't know what this means. It's obviously got to have something to do with My Career. Maybe you're admitting that somebody's bringing around something negative, and you got to say, hey, okay, I made the decision. I'm going to start distancing myself. Which we got to do in real life. Sometimes people bring us down. You gotta cut that dead weight. Boss Key Yacht. Learn more about Vic's true agenda. So here's Vic again. So Vic obviously is going to be a central character in this My Career journey this year. We don't know who he is yet. He seems to be a shady cat. You know what would be dope? So you obviously get a chance to make your own character. What if you got a chance to create the other characters that were in the game too? So you get a chance to create Vic. You get a chance to create whoever your rival's going to be. Maybe you want to make him look like the dude you really don't like in history class or something. I don't know. Like your neighbor dude, that always let his dog doodle in your grass. Something. Wouldn't that be dope? That'd be pretty dope. Think long, think wrong. Listen to your owner's ultimatum. I mean, regarding Vic, there's a lot going on with Vic. Who is Vic? Vic is like a horrible cat. He is really somebody. You know what? I'm bogus. You know why I'm bogus? Because every time I say the word Vic, I picture somebody in Allen Iverson's entourage. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. That feels wrong. Something about that doesn't feel right to me. But that's what I feel. So let's see. We got Wheels Up. What? Wheels Up. Hold a press conference to announce your free agent destination. I've decided to take my talents. We're going to have a decision, baby. Now, are they going to burn your jersey and all that kind of stuff and act a complete fool like the people without home training when you leave? Which is what happened. But, is that what's going to happen? But that's dope in itself. Now, hopefully you actually get it says hold the press conference. So, man, from a presentation standpoint, that's going to be kind of brilliant. That's going to be kind of beautiful. I think it's going to be kind of beautiful. I don't know if I think that's new because I didn't leave in free agency. So I think that's new. A harsh reality. Listen to the phone call that changes it all. I don't know what that is. I don't know if your dog died or what done happened. But it's a harsh reality coming, and you're going to have to listen to it's going to get told to you over the phone. So when this happens, and a lot of this here right in the middle is kind of like little clues to what's happening with the storyline. I like because none of it tells 100%. Oh, see, I said 100. See, because I'm not keeping it 100. So none of it tells 100% what exactly is going on. But I like this little splash. It's almost like looking at previews for a movie. Okay, frequent, and vibing. I think that's frequent, freckin'. I don't know. Give your opinion on the Freck signature shoe. So somebody's gonna get a shoe called the Freck, and if you don't like the Freck, then you get to say you don't like the Freck, and I guess maybe you don't have to wear the Freck and get a different shoe. Hey, I don't know. It sounds okay. I'm with that. I definitely like the signature shoe thing. I always did. I think that's really pretty dope. I think they could do more with commercials though. Wouldn't it be dope if you was playing your game playing your game and you cut to an actual commercial and got a chance to see your commercial, that would be pretty dope. I mean, had it really decked out, that'd be kind of dope. Resting in power. Get to know the Vic Vic, what is going on, man? What are you doing? I mean, Vic, now it's resting in power and starting to sound like an episode of Power. Because what is really going on with Vic? He's tripping. He's causing all kinds of problems with his felonious capers. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. Vic is obviously going to be a problem, and we're gonna have to deal with him. We're gonna have to deal with him. So let's look. How much you got? I need that max money. I'm gonna need that Jimmy Butler out you. I'm gonna need that Jimmy Butler out you. Sign a max deal in free agency in my career. Yeah. So I'm liking. Here's what I like. I like that more and more of the actual situations that happen in the NBA are actually being implemented. Max deals. There's another one coming up a little bit later on that's right on the money. You know, because 2K did need to work on contract situation type stuff, that logic a little bit from previous games. So that tells me it's a little bit of work going into that. But here's the one that slapped me with a microphone and a mouse. Slap me. 2K love me. They got to. Onward and upward. Relocate an NBA team to a new city in my GM. I'm gonna have to tell. Are you? What? I'm hyped up. Do you know what that? What? If that mean, boy, I'm trying to tell you if that means we can create teams. I'm gonna take my boy. I gotta go. I got to go. Cavs Magic win the number 1 pick in the NBA draft lottery in my GM, my league. Yeah, but I got to talk about the other. Relocating teams. How many can you Here's my questions. How many can you relocate? Can you redesign jerseys? Can you redesign the uniform, the logo? What about my stadium? What's up with my stadium? Are there restrictions on where I can take the team? Can I do the whole league? Can I export the team after I do it? Can I start my league with nothing but 30 teams that are relocated? Can I do it? This is what I want to know. These are my questions. Here it is. Submit a team relocation application in my GM. I mean, the possibilities are ridiculously endless. Back in the day, I think it was back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Check it out. I think it was like Madden 2007. You could create every team. You can just create every. You can make your own whole league, right? I've been wanting to be able to do that in 2K for the longest. One of the few things they haven't allowed us to do from a league standpoint. I'm really hoping that this is opening the door to that. Just freak it out completely. Here's another. See, drink some hot sauce. Somebody go drink some hot sauce or something. Shrewd operator successfully negotiate a 3-team. Boy, we've been asking for 3-team trades. This gonna work, ain't it? Is this really gonna work? Because if this is going to work, this is proof. Y'all ever seen the 5 Heartbeats? Every night I got to fight to prove my love. Every time a new piece of information coming out, 2K is trying to tell me they love me even more. Okay, I get it, 2K. I get it. You love me. But it's got to work. This better work. It better work. Grass is greener. Hire a coach from another team to be a head coach in my GM in my league. Poaching coaches. Coach poaching. That's what we need to do. So that, pull off the Doc Rivers jump off. So now here's my thing. Do you have to give compensatory draft picks the way the Clippers had to do to the Celtics when they took Doc Rivers, when he essentially got traded for draft picks? Is that what's going to happen? Then here's the thing. Is there a big enough impact from having a specific coach to make it to the point where that's actually worth it? Because Doc Rivers, you know about his impact on teams. Play summer league in my GM, my league. Yeah, I love it, man. Now, here's the thing. There's some really cool ways to implement summer league. There really is. I mean, Oh my God, think about it, man. If you just do your draft, right? You just got that franchise play rookie draft class, right? And you really want to play with these guys right now. You want to have it affect their attributes, maybe get them hot or whatever, get them, you know, you get to play with them. You get to play with them in the summer. The jerseys in the Orlando and the Vegas and summer. Man, listen. History lesson. Unlock historic domination in my team. Now, here's my thing about my team. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I didn't play it. I just feel like it would be really dope and would also draw new fans to the mode if when you got a person's card, like a legend card, that you could actually use them in other modes. You know what I'm saying? So if I unlock like Yao Ming, why don't you let me have like Yao Ming on a roster? You know what I'm saying? Why won't you let me do that? And I just think, like, say for instance, even if you didn't even if I didn't even want to really get into my team, right? But that's the way I can actually get Yao Ming. I'm gonna play it just for that. If that's the way I get Tracy McGrady, I'm gonna play it just for that. Even though I think Tracy McGrady is gonna be in there with this Raptors team. And we're gonna talk about some of the classic teams that I'm hoping in the game. I'm gonna do that in another video. But yeah, and then iced out, acquired diamond player in my team. Y'all know I didn't get into my team too much. I'm gonna actually try to get into my team, actually even ultimate team and stuff for some of the EA games. I'm gonna try to get into those this year because I haven't really done it. Because it's kind of one of them things, man. If you don't get in it from the beginning, by the time you get ready to do it, people got sapphire diamonds and opal cards and all kinds of crazy stuff, and you're like, wait, man, all I got is Marc Gasol or something. You know, it ain't gonna work out. Diamonds are forever. Acquire a diamond shoe or contract card in my team. So the diamond shoes. I'm not a my team expert. Diamond shoes. What is that about? Somebody hit me up. Tell me in the jump off. What's up with the diamond shoes? Cause I ain't up. Now we named the dog Indiana. Discover your first rune in my team. Now I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I consider myself to be a fairly intelligent guy, and I had heard the word rune before, but I wasn't exactly sure what it meant. So I went ahead. Y'all better hit up dictionary.com when you don't understand what something means, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. So rune is like it's like a European letter, like a figure or a symbol, right? So I still don't get how it fits in my team. I don't even know if this was an old thing that was in my team before. I really don't think it was. But somebody tell me, especially if we named the dog Indiana, holler at your boy. Tell me what that's about. And I mean, I don't get what the deal is with that. All right, now this one is complete the 10th game of the Gauntlet in my team. Gauntlet is pretty new. The Gauntlet's new too, right? Unless I'm tripping. I mean, I know there's the Gauntlet in Madden, but I know Domination, which I played, and then I obviously know the opportunity to play online. I know my team challenges, but my team Gauntlet seems new. So, hey, if I'm wrong, tell me. I'm like, dude, the Gauntlet's been there since 2K06 or whatever. Somebody tell me. Now, complete an accolade in my team. Now, I'm almost positive accolades were not in my team. A thing, like accolade is a thing. What is an accolade? And somebody gonna tell me it's Rusev's finishing move. Outside of that, tell me what in the devil is an accolade? Because I don't know what it is. But all of this sounds great to me for the most part. I shouldn't say all of it. Quite a bit of it sounds great. The parts that didn't sound great was okay too. So it just gotta work, y'all. It just gotta work. If it works, we're all happy. If it doesn't, people are gonna be really mad. They're gonna be on Twitter. They're gonna be on YouTube. They're gonna be in the comments of this video saying it don't them work. Y'all gotta fix y'all servers. Fix them servers. All that kind of. That's what you're gonna say. But y'all do. It does have to work, 2K. You get people all excited, but it's got to work. So hopefully it does. I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.